What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of 10 Minute Takes, the series where I have 10 minutes to describe my take. And today we're doing Survivor Series predictions, baby. We have 4-match card for San Diego. I'm really excited to talk about this. We're gonna have a whole bunch of shenanigans, as Queen of the Ring says, fuck ass shit. We have some wild shit going down, and I'm here to talk about it. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button down below, leave a comment, like as well, and we got 10 minutes on the clock. All right, timer starts now. So the first match we have to talk about on the card is Nikki Bella versus Stephanie Vaquer for the WWE Women's World title. And for this match, I'm a bit excited. I think this could be really solid. Stephanie Vaquer is a world-class talent. Nikki Bella, all-time great. I feel like we can expect some good action from these two. Now, in the past couple of months, Nikki Bella's fought the likes of, I believe, Oscar, Kyrie, Becky Lynch, Raquel, Roxanne. We've had a lot of fun stuff with Nikki Bella in the past couple of months, but now she turned heel recently on Monday Night Raw against Vaquer, which I'll be honest, I thought would happen maybe after a match at Survivor Series. I didn't think it would actually happen before, leading to a match at the said show. And I think Nikki Bella is going to win this match. And I think Nikki wins because she recently said this is her final run. She ain't coming back after this. This is it. Now, I can imagine this will probably go into what? At least WrestleMania, if not that SummerSlam next year, which is supposed to be in Minneapolis, which is a big show. I feel like it's a good way to go out on your career. And for Nikki Bella to win here, I think what you do is obviously end Stephanie's run a little early, which I'm not saying she ain't gonna get the title back, because trust me, if I have her lose here, she will get that title back at the Royal Rumble. I think Nikki Bella holding it for about 2 months could have some generational levels of heat. People would actually be so pissed if this woman were to win. I mean, they already made the Cena chance at the multiple shows that I've seen. One I was at, which was MSG. They were going nuts about that Cena left her, which is insane. But I think Nikki Bella can actually get that heat, really, get a groove with it. If you have her defend the belt against some of these newer chicks that she hasn't been able to fight, like Lyra Valkyria, let her fight Roxanne. Hell, let her get a match with Raquel. Raquel has been absolutely cooking. I would love to see her get a match. Hell, I'll be a biased fan. Let Bayley take the title over. It won't happen. But if it did, I'm not going to complain about it. Now, for Stephanie Vaquer to win, I don't think it's the worst decision. It probably is the better decision to do. I feel like it's just more safe. Let her continue to hold the championship, for a little while. But that being said, I think if you have her drop it here, you want to have a little rivalry. I don't think they'll fight at Saturday Night's Main Event, but you could build a feud maybe to the Rumble. I know it's late in January, so you might have to find some time in between, figure it all out or whatever. Maybe just have a tournament or some sorts to get the new number one contender. But if Stephanie wins it, you build more momentum going into WrestleMania because it's a new title reign in their eyes, right? And then whoever wins the Rumble, they could say like, oh, do I fight Stephanie Vaquer or do I fight the other champion? Which at the moment it's Jade. It probably will still be Jade, Bianca possibly winning the Royal Rumble, or Liv Morgan. I think it depends on who can come back when. But I think both these women are going to have a decent match. Now, while I'm looking at the match card for this website has a couple people saying no contest or DQ, and I don't think that will happen, especially on a 4-match card. If it was like 6 matches, I get it, but I don't think we do it for this one. But we're going to move on to the next match here, which is John Cena versus Dominic Mysterio. We had this match happen once. I was actually at the second match they technically had, which was the 6-man tag team match. That match was really good, by the way, on Raw. They were back and forth. Cena actually won the title, which still, I can't believe that I watched that live. I was genuinely hyped out of my mind. But I think, for Cena's last premium live event match, which I think he'll have 2 that night, to be honest with you. But for this to be the last PLE he'll ever be at, I don't see him losing. I just don't think it makes any sense. Now, granted, it's Dominic Mysterio. If he were to get his title back, there's nothing wrong with it, right? But I just feel like if John Cena's going to go out losing both of his last 2 matches, it just feels weird, right? Like, it feels kind of weird for him to lose back-to-back. I feel like he would win here and then put whoever wins the tournament over, whether that's LA Knight or Gunther, which is probably Gunther. But a lot of people think Dom's going to win, and I'm not saying it's crazy. I feel like if Liv Morgan comes back, then he has to win. There's no way in the world she would come back if he's just going to lose, right? I mean, hell, if she did the big turn there, I get it, but I feel like you could save that towards a little closer to the Royal Rumble, where she might be the favorite to win that match, depending on when she comes back. Now, they did release the WrestleMania teaser today for the individual WrestleMania tickets, and she's part of it, but her face isn't there. You just see the back of her. And I feel like they're going to release that next part whenever she ends up coming back on television, which should be Survivor Series, but again, we don't really know. There's a lot that could happen between now and then. I mean, Dom's the favorite right now. I'm not a betting guy necessarily. I suck at it, but the odds apparently are -500 on Dom, which if you don't know, that means you have to bet $100 or $500 to win $100, which is not good odds. So Cena is not the favorite, but I'm still going to stick my gut with Cena. I think it would just lead some really cool build up to that last match. Now, if Gunther wants to claim his Intercontinental Championship again, I'm not too opposed to it. Now, I've said this for months. I don't want to see him with a title for a long time, but if you give him the IC title, quick short run in the WrestleMania, and then he can fight a big challenger, whether that ends up being Brock Lesnar, whether that ends up being, I don't know, maybe a Jimmy Uso. You could even run a story back, considering Jay fought him last year and Jimmy still hasn't gotten his moment. There's a lot you could do with Gunther. Ilya Dragunov is on the table, depending on who's champion when and when not. But I think Cena entering that last match with the IC title should happen. Do I think it'll happen? I don't know. I'm going to say Cena, but I'm really not going to be shocked if he ends up losing this match and Dom gets his title back. It just depends on what really happens. I don't think actually, no. I do think Liv Morgan comes back, but I don't know. My gut's telling me Cena's winning this match and he ain't going to lose back to back. So we're going to go with John Cena. Now we got the 2 War Games matches. So we have just under 5 minutes left to go. So for the men, I'm going to talk about the women's last. The men's match, it's stacked. Let's just be honest. There's a lot to go through here. I think Brock Lesnar having a feud with Cody Rhodes is on the table. Him and Punk, if they ever ran a match back, listen, that one match they had was perfect. I don't know if you ever want to fucking touch that shit in history, but then again, you always could, and it would probably be really good. So it just depends on what you want to do there, right? Now, I don't know if the Usos are going to turn or Jay's going to turn. They've been building that for a little bit, but recently they held back off of which you could actually play into that right now and have him turn on Roman Reigns, Punk, Cody, etc. I don't know if you'll actually pull through with it, but maybe you do. Maybe you say, F it, let's turn Jey Uso, have him go heel. The Eat thing, it's working, but if we can turn him heel, make him even bigger, we'll try it. But my gut at this point says Cody and Heyman are somehow going to align. Now, maybe it's not right now, and maybe it's just a slow build. But I feel like we're going to get a sign in this that's going to lead to one of these guys with Heyman in their corner versus Cody Rhodes in the future. Whether that's Braun Breaker, whether that's Drew McIntyre again, which it probably won't be, or whether that's fucking Brock Lesnar, and he ends up trying to fight Cody for the title. I wouldn't be shocked if we get any of those options, and down the line we get a Cody-Heyman duo, because unlike Seth and Heyman, Seth didn't need Heyman, and it just didn't work. I didn't like the dynamic they had. With Cody, he can cut a good-ass promo, and Heyman obviously is the best managerial promo of all time. I just feel like that would mesh better. I feel like anything they've done on television works to perfection. I think with Heyman and Seth, they just work better as enemies. I don't think the allies things work for them too much. But if someone's going to lose this match, I'm going team Braun's going to win. I think the Brauns are going to definitely take this with Lesnar, McIntyre, and Logan Paul. If I'm gonna be honest, well, it wouldn't be shocked if fucking Logan Paul pinned Jey Uso or some shit. Or honestly, Logan pinning Roman would be really funny. But if we're gonna build it to the next story, then probably Brock and Cody. So I got Team Braun's winning. Cody probably gets pinned here, which makes him look a little weak, some would say. But I think if you're trying to build to a big story, that's how you gotta do it. You gotta make a big mark at Survivor Series, which now leads us to the last match of the night. The women's War Games match. I don't know if it'll main event, but to me, this is the main event. I feel like this story is a lot better than the other ones, to be honest with you. We have Io Sky, Rhea, AJ Lee, Charlotte, and Alexa taking on Lash Legend, Nia Jax, Becky Lynch, Asuka, and Kairi Sane. I'm excited for this match. I think that these women are going to absolutely bring it. I think that the addition of AJ Lee just makes this really exciting. And for her big second match back, it's like, oh shit, she's about to go nuts in a War Games match. Like, I feel like the possibilities are endless here. I feel like we could see her doing some crazy spot. I don't think she'll necessarily jump off the cage or nothing, but like, we're going to see a lot of weapons in this match. I feel like these women are going to truly try to go above and beyond to have a phenomenal War Games match. I think the other one will be solid. I don't think it'll be the greatest match ever just because of the stars, and you don't want to do anything too risky in that match. I feel like with these women, they're going to put balls to the walls and go absolutely insane and just try to really steal the show with their ability, with their characters, with everything they got in this match. I'm going to say that Team AJ wins this match. However, I feel like we're going to see some dissension between Charlotte and Alexa. Now, I think Alexa would be the one who is going to start eyeing Charlotte a weird way, like, oh, is she going to turn on Charlotte? Because I don't think Charlotte turns. I think that's the worst case scenario here is for Charlotte to turn on Alexa, because let's just be honest, she's been a heel her whole career. I don't know if they're going to like, they're not going to, I mean, if Alexa turns, right? They're not going to like Charlotte anyway. But it's a chance to be like, all right, let's see if you can really build this character. With Charlotte, I don't know. Her turning just undoes all of this. It undoes everything that you've been working on for the past 6 months with Alexa Bliss. And just like, fuck it. She's another heel again. Let's just, no character work. Let's just have Charlotte do nothing. But I really think that Charlotte Flair is a phenomenal athlete. I really enjoyed her work past 6 months. And I think as long as you keep building on it, it could lead you some pretty good stuff. But with that being said, my prediction for this will be Team AJ getting the win. Lash Legend's probably going to... No, Nia Jax is taking the pin here. I don't think Becky takes the pin. I think Nia Jax probably takes the pin after some big spot, big power bomb from Rhea and Charlotte, and that's how you end up with it. So, Survivor Series, 3, 2, 1, boom. That's it. That's the clock. We have 10 minutes there. I hope you enjoyed this video. We got through it pretty well. I know at the last minute, I kind of fumbled my word a little bit, but hey, we're good. We're good. Survivor Series is tomorrow. We're going to be live streaming for that on YouTube, TikTok, maybe Twitch. I want to start trying to get over there, but I got to figure out how to do it. With that being said, thank you for watching this video. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button down below. Daily uploads continuing into the month of December for the rest of the year, so I really hope you take the time to watch my video. We had a new video yesterday with Felix and Van Vliet. Guess the wrestling-themed album cover. I had a lot of fun editing it, a lot of fun posting it. I hope you all enjoy it, and make sure you check that out. Thank you for watching. I'll see you tomorrow for the live stream, tomorrow for the YouTube video. And as always, enjoy the day. Have a good one.